Well, Josh, it says we're live.
Wow, that's a deep cut for us. It goes back like 5 years. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm excited for this. This is something that we have literally been talking about for 5 years, almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in May, I think. So it's nice to actually be here and do this. We have Friday Night Fights. If you don't know what that is and you just stumbled upon this, basically it's just a death match. We're running an encounter with some of our friends here from Discord, and let me read the fun intro that we have for you. Welcome back to Friday Night Fights, hosted by jnjtabletop. Friday Night Fights is our game night for murder hobos and min-maxers alike. It's the best and only gladiatorial D&D combat show on YouTube. We're going to put our friends through the trials and tribulations of an encounter, and then have an after-action report discussing the outcome and anything interesting that someone noticed about the monster or player abilities. So today, our friends seeking glory in the arena are myself, Jake is DMing. We have Baron from Blue Dragon Guild. We have Jeff, who is playing Bastion. We have Bastion Stronghold.
Bastion Stronghold.
Yeah, there we go. Great name. We have
Fantastic.
Marbles.
I love it.
Playing a name that I'm going to try to pronounce. Jadzia Gracegiver. I think I got that.
You were close. It's
right.
Jadzia.
Jadzia. Okay, I like it.
Any Star Trek fan would know, Josh.
Sorry, I'm not a Trekkie. And we have Rory playing Sir Dracus Mallard. I should mention, I'm playing Ash Cedarwood because I think it's fun to name wood elves after wood. Jake, I think that's all I needed to go over.
So I take it from here?
Yeah, I think so.
This is Rory real quick. I'm playing Randy Daytona.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
How
Rory
embarrassing.
is
See, I had to
Randy
jinx it.
Daytona.
I had to jinx it before we hopped on. I was like, "Hey, everything's perfect. We're ready to go."
It's to be completely honest, it's my favorite name out of all of them too. So I'm extra disappointed in myself.
But yeah, if you don't know me, my name is Jake. I will be the Dungeon Master. We've got a few rules we got to go over here. You must stay in the arena grounds, and if you don't, I'm gonna punish you. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that yet, but it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad if you break the rules.
When you say that, you make me want to try it.
I proceed at your own risk. The encounter here is designed for 5 level 3 characters. I made it a deadly encounter. I had an experience budget of 2,000, and I spent every single one. And I will pull no punches. I will fudge no dice and make no mistake about it. I am going to try to kill each and every one of your characters. We have pre-rolled initiative. I'm going to now describe what you see here as emerging, because I am going to cry havoc and let loose the dogs of war.
Ooh.
As you hear literal barking, yapping, as 3 large gnolls emerge from the stands here, and we're going to start combat. And leading off, I believe we've got Ash Cedarwood.
Yeah.
What would you like to
Lovely.
do, Josh?
Well, one thing I would like to do before we get too far, and I forget to say this, if you enjoy this and you want to be a part of the next one, join our Discord. The link is in the link tree, and we can talk and have fun together, and then sometimes we can do this. And now, with my turn, I would like to do something called Casting Hunter's Mark. Should be within range, right? I believe it is 90 feet. Yep. So I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark with my bonus action on homeboy on the bottom right, which is Big Gnoll 2.
Big Gnoll 2. All right, I'm going to put a little border around him.
And then I'm going to attempt to hit Big Gnoll 2 with my longbow. I'm just going to use the basic black die, black d20. Let's see. All right. Probably not great. That's a 14. How'd we do?
14 on Big Gnoll 2.
Yeah.
Misses.
Oh. Oof. All right. Then with the rest of my turn, I have 35 feet of movement. We're going to go 5. Oop. 15, 20, 25, 30. And we'll hide over there for now, and that will end my turn.
Okay. I believe next up, we've got Big Gnoll 1. So let me pull up the stat book here. This is movement speed, got it. Okay. We've got a 30-foot movement speed. Let's see, let's go over here. Oop. I like to think that these gnolls are a little more annoyingly high-pitched in their bark. Like, you would expect it to be a little bit deeper. But he doesn't see ash cedar wood anymore, so he is going to throw. Let's see, he's got some javelins here. We've got 30 feet. All right, yep, Taris, you're within 30 feet. Here we go, throwing a bone javelin. Baron, I'm really sorry, but that's a natural 20.
No way.
I allow it.
Make sure. He says I'll allow it. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna try to kill each of you.
Just in case
Right,
Baron
that's
dies.
not a great damage roll. That is, was it plus 3? That's 7 piercing damage to Taris. I think Jadzia is gonna have some heavy lifting in this fight. It's just a little prediction I have. And because concentrating your fire on a single target is good tactics, we're throwing another javelin at Taris because you got multi-attack. That's probably gonna be a hit. Yeah, 22. Again, not great, but that's 6 more piercing damage.
Okay.
You're not bloodied, are you?
I'm at 8.
That's a yes. All right.
Beyond bloodied.
Yeah.
You could have gone
Guess
first.
you're not. That's true. All right, and then were you weren't bloodied after the first one, were you?
I had 14 after the first one, so I don't know.
I don't know what your maximum is. No, you weren't. Okay.
21.
Okay. Gonna end his turn there. I'm gonna click next, and I believe that's Beager Knoll.
Oh my. Go on initiative.
The one that doesn't bark like a chihuahua, right?
Not a chihuahua. This one has a little more depth going on. Let's see. Actually, he's going to move 30 feet to here, and then use his action to dash. Yeah, he's gonna use his action to dash, and he's gonna get right next to Taris.
Oh my god.
Like I said,
Taris, what did you do to these guys?
I'm not pulling punches, but it's
Jake.
all right. We've got a string of good guys going next. As
I'm
Bastion,
sorry, I
it's your
could-
turn.
Not cool, man.
All right, lovely. Bastion will go ahead and bonus action cast Shillelagh on his club that he's holding. And
I love it when you
then
talk druid to me.
he's gonna go ahead and you guys got the big one? Or do you want me to go up there? I can try to occupy these two little guys.
I might need some assistance.
All right. Yeah, so I'll go. I think that's 30 feet. Let me look at the map a little closer.
Wait, you're attacking me? I didn't authorize this.
20 feet. 20 feet gets me over by the bigger knoll. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're attacking me?
Yeah, I'm giving you a crack with the shillelagh.
All right, well, that's what you want to do. I understand.
And he's gonna come say hi.
It says 18 to my attack for a total
18
damage
hits.
of 10.
10 damage, nice.
Well, I don't know. It says bludgeoning damage 5, force damage 5. Is there a way to parse this so I can make sure it's done right? I'm sorry.
I don't know. What's the formulas for both?
Well, it's supposed to be 1d8 plus 3 damage, but I don't. It just says total damage, but it's very strange how it's parsing it out. And it says 5 and 5 in both bludgeoning and force. So am I assuming that
If you hover over it, does it show a breakdown or?
No, and now it has totally disappeared from the screen. Let me just roll a 1d8 plus 3, and that'll be the roll, because I think that was probably doubling the damage.
Yeah, that might be the case.
Okay, so that was a total of 4 damage, because I rolled a 1, and 1 plus 3 is 4.
Feel free to manually roll instead from now on.
Well, then I'd have to go and get my dice, and it would be a whole thing. But as part of making that attack action, jnjtabletop's lovely YouTube tutorials on 2024 Dungeons and Dragons has taught me that I can use a draw action to get the scimitar into my offhand as part of that attack action. And now I've attacked with a club, which is a light melee weapon, in my one hand. Oh, and your Gnoll is now slowed. Big Gnoll is not, he has a little hitch in his giddy up. But now I get to swing my scimitar, which has the nick property, and I am a fighter. So I have mastery with the scimitar and with the club.
Get yours.
Oh, only an 8 to hit with the scimitar, so not nearly as
An
good.
8 does miss. Yeah.
But then, of course, that will mean, because I've made an attack, I can now stow the scimitar and not have a scimitar in my hand anymore. And I think that concludes my turn with the bonus action, and movement.
Sounds right. All right, after Bastion goes Jadzia.
All right. The wording of Bless is that I don't have to see all the creatures within the range, so I don't think it matters that I can't see Ash very well. But I'm going to upcast to a 2nd level Bless on my teammates, which we established before the stream are not fine gentlemen. But I'm going to give them a
it's very important.
D4 to their attack rolls and their saving throws, and I will go without.
Nicely done. Gonna put a little concentration bubble on you.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to go into my celestial revelation, where these kind
you're
of
ASMR?
shimmery. I know. I've never played one before. So I have shimmery wings that kind of sprout out of my back, and I now have a flying speed of 30 feet, and I'm going to shoot up into the air about 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good move.
Let's go.
So that's your action, move, and bonus. There's no reaction, right?
Nope.
All right, Baron. It's time for some revenge. Taris, you go.
First, I want to say I'm sorry I killed Ricky's mom, Jake.
Not even Ricky's mom. It was Donnie's, the love of Donnie's life.
I will draw my short sword with an attack, and that would be 18 to hit.
18 certainly hits.
Right. And because I got friends around, that'll be some sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Be gonna be 12 short sword damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage.
Wait, what? No, I'm fully aware you can do that. Yes.
I know.
Rogues always be roguing.
And
Even one's named Seth.
at the end of my turn, I'm gonna say, intern.
Okay.
Can I just ask, Baron, before you officially end your turn, and mainly I'm saying this because I think I forgot to actually shout you out aside from saying Baron from Blue Dragon Guild. Can you tell us what Blue Dragon Guild is?
Blue Dragon Guild. Blue Dragon Guild is a YouTube channel all about Dungeons and Dragons, very similar to our friends here at jnjtabletop. We make videos about everything D&D, so miniatures, class, race, feat things. I'm working on doing a lot more world building videos, and yeah, check us out. That'd be cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And with that, big Gnoll, too, is going to move 30 feet straight forward. 1, 2, 5, 6. See, you did move exactly 30 feet up in the air, right?
I did, yes.
All right. Well, it's going to be at disadvantage, but out comes a bone javelin. You stand out. That's probably it. Yeah, it's only a 9 to hit.
I dodge out of the way as it flies past my head.
Yeah, it just lands in the it lands in the sand in there. But he's gonna try again, and that's a natural 1, so that is also a miss. But one of the cool things that this bad boy can do is incite rampage, and it targets another creature it can see within 60 feet of itself that has this feature as well, and it can take a reaction to make a melee attack. So the Beager Gnoll is going to attack Bastion with the bone flail. All right, well, that's only a 12 to hit. I'm sure that misses.
No, you're looking for an 18 unless I cast the shield spell.
Yeah, so that is not going to do it. And last in initiative, but first in our hearts, we have Randy, Rory, Troller Derby Daytona.
Ow! All right, it's Randy time. Randy, currently equipped with shield in one hand, warhammer in the other, will move his 30 feet towards Big Gnoll 1. Let's attack with that warhammer.
Yep, here it comes, here it comes.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm gonna use the weapon mastery for a push as well, back 10 feet.
Ooh, 10 feet, yeah,
Go
push
this
him.
direction.
Nice.
Let's see here. Let's just end the turn there. That's enough for Randy.
I missed the damage if you told me.
Oh, sorry. That would help, huh?
I mean, I'm sure you'd like to damage this thing. Ooh, 11.
Max 11.
Yeah. That was number 1, right? Yeah.
Correct.
All right. We've gone through one round of combat. Bring us back to the top with Ash Cedarwood.
Okay. You have seen this song and dance before. Remind me, Jake, I'm sorry, which one did Randy Daytona go after?
Number 1. Number 1 or number 2?
All right.
Just want to know how much time I have.
I just want to double check one thing.
That's a deep cut.
Let's see if target drops to 0. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm going to move 5, 10 feet. I'm going to make an attack on Big Gnoll 2 because why else? I have Hunter's Mark on it. Why would I go for... And oh my god, that's a natural 1, baby. So I will
Josh appears to be using an online dice roller. If
15,
you're familiar with
20,
the original
25,
iteration of
30. And I will end my turn. I apologize.
No amount of bless will save you from a natural 1, as Big Gnoll 1 now goes. Out comes the yapping chihuahua as moves up towards Randy Daytona. Oop, I'm moving the map. I'm not selecting. There we go. Actually, get over here on the side. Setting up a potential flanking situation here. And out comes a multi-attack, Randy. Here we go. That is probably not gonna cut it. That's a 12 to hit.
Ooh, just short by 8.
I think, oh, you know what? Talking this smack, I think this one's going in dice jail. Just saying. Well, I get 2 attacks. Out comes another bone flail. Nope, bone whip. Excuse me. All right, so that's going to be a 21 to hit. That one should do it.
That'll do it.
That's going to be 7 slashing damage.
7 slashing.
And then this one is also going to incite rampage. Does it matter? Just to make an attack. All right, on Big Gnoll 2, who is also going to use a whip attack on Randy Daytona. I like this dice much better. That's a 23 to hit.
Ooh, another hit.
Okay.
I think you should actually put
That's
that
gonna-
one in dice jail.
No, that's 8 slashing damage.
Another 8.
How's Randy looking?
You know, he's been better, he's been worse.
Would you say he's bloodied or not yet?
Yeah, you know, he's scraped a little bit, not quite bloodied.
Okay. Randy takes a lick and keeps on ticking. That's going to be the end for Big Gnoll 1, as the Beager Gnoll focuses its attention on Bastion. Let's see, does this have another good attack in it? Sure does. I'm 24. Can you get your AC up that high?
No, 23 is the max I can cap out at.
All right. All right, so there's multiple iterations of damage types here. So this is with a bite attack. I said flail, right? So we'll do that one first. The flail is 9 piercing damage. We're gonna do a bite attack. This one's probably gonna miss even if it hits. The math adds up. 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
That's a natural miss, right? Yeah. And
Yeah, you're looking
here
for an
comes
18 to hit.
Yeah. And now comes into a second bone flail attack. 7. No, that's gonna be a miss. All right, so then we do a little reposition. We do a little tactical repositioning. Yeah, he's just gonna dance around, stay within reach, but that's done. And then he's gonna end his turn, which I believe then ends the slowed thing.
Yeah, I have to hit you again to get you slow again.
All right. Well, it's a good thing it's your turn because you got a chance to do that right now.
All right. Yeah, Bastion doesn't love being hit, so I think I'm gonna go max defense, and I'm gonna take my action to do a magic action, and I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself, and then
Ooh.
I'm a fighter, so I'm gonna go ahead and action surge,
Here we go.
and I'll use that
In case
action
anyone's
surge.
wondering, that's the correct order of events.
Right, you have to do it right. Can't take
the
a
new-
magic action on your action surge.
Not anymore.
Yeah. So then I will take that action to use the Shillelagh attack, draw scimitar, scimitar attack, Nick, stow scimitar routine.
Did you catch that at home? Gnolls.
Oh my goodness. This is an 18 to hit and an 11 to damage with the Shillelagh.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's on the Gnolls.
That's on the guy, yeah, the Beagernal.
Yeah.
And then the scimitar. The scimitar is a 12 to hit for 5 slashing damage, so I don't think that's not probably gonna work. Oh wait,
12
no, I
does
am
miss.
blessed. I am blessed. I
Ooh.
could roll a d4, right?
You can. I was gonna say I wasn't gonna remind you. Just saying. Just saying.
For some reason, it rendered it as 2d4, so the first roll was a 1. So I
I
think
was
it's
gonna
only
say, I was like, how'd you manage a 5?
Yeah, I just thought,
I don't-
like, oh,
I have no
possible to
idea
learn
how
this power.
No, I think it was just a double click
Possible
on
to learn this
d4.
Not
Well,
from
I'm
a
playing
jet.
Baldur's Gate 3 rules, and I've equipped some sort of equipment that gives me an extra plus to my
There you go.
blessings.
Yeah. I found
Okay,
that
so
stuff. I
Miss
forgot
tucked the
that.
scimitar away, and I think I did get a bite taken out of me. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll hang tough for a turn.
Okay. Bastion is done, and that brings us back to Jadzia.
Right. I am going to slap a healing word. I'm going to say some words of encouragement and love towards Terrace. And you get, let's see, 13 points of healing. Pretty good.
How much?
He gets 13, because as a life domain cleric, I heal additional
Wow.
hit points of 2 plus the spell slot's level. And I rolled 7. So 7 plus 6 is 13, correct?
No, you're right. I'm just life clerics for the win on that. Wow. Okay.
We've just never seen a double-digit healing word before.
It's kind of the way it felt there. I was like, what? Wait, what?
And then for my action, Ash, have you been hit?
No, I've been hiding.
Good call. I've been flying in the sky like a beacon. So I, scarily, am going to land so I can be within... Or if I fly here, would I be within 30 feet of Bastion and Mr. Daytona? Or do I need to kind of
definitely.
descend a little bit?
I don't necessarily find thinking about three-dimensional mechanics to be all that fun, so you're within 30 feet.
Okay, then I'm going to do a channel divinity, and I'm going to, because I can do channel divinity right as my action when I used a spell as a bonus action, correct?
Yeah, I think it's just spell slots you can't double up on.
Okay, I just wanna, some of these rules are a little new for
I
me.
understand.
Yeah, so I'm going to preserve life, and I'm going to split 15 hit points between the two of them. And so Mr. Daytona is going to take 8 points of healing, and
Much
Bastion is going to
appreciated.
take 7.
Unfortunately, I'm not yet bloodied, so I don't think I gain any of that healing.
I thought you were. I thought you were hit.
No, the bloodied condition, meaning I have more than half of my hit point maximum. So when you try to preserve life, you can only bring us up to a half.
Oh,
I would say
see.
you know
I'm
that. So
also
if
not bloody.
if you want to make a different choice, you can. But if you still want to do it, you can do that too.
Funny story, when I read that sentence, choose bloodied creatures within 30 feet of yourself, I just figured it was any creature who had been hit.
Taking damage. Yeah, it's actually an old 4th edition term that they brought into. Go figure, bringing in those 4E mechanics.
It wasn't in 5th edition, right? It wasn't in vanilla 5th edition. Bloodied.
No, sometimes we would say it just because of the old concept, but it never.
Okay.
Yeah, that as a term didn't exist, but the life cleric's power was the same in 5th edition of couldn't go over half.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
well then I will take that back, and I will wait for those moments to be a little bit more bloodied. And then as my action, I will have the big Gnoll 2 do a dexterity saving throw as I hurl some sacred flame in his direction.
Sacred flame in your general direction. That would be a 21. I like this dice.
Good. You successfully avoid it.
Yeah. But
That's my turn.
I know Taris enjoyed your turn. And Taris also gets to go because it's Taris's turn.
Yay. Now that I'm back to full health, thank you, Marbles. I will slide up here.
Full health?
Yeah.
Good God. Concentrate your firepower on the nearest Star Destroyer. Eager Gnoll. Prepare yourself.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Okay. That would be 17 damage.
17? What are you, a rogue or something?
Yeah.
It is worth noting that now, if Jedzia wanted to do preserve life, she could select the Beager Gnoll as an option. Just saying. Just saying.
Thanks for giving us all of our options on the table.
It's it's good in case you want to
And then I'll do my 2-weapon fighting with my dagger in hand. And that is math. 22 to hit.
Yeah, 22 hits.
And 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
Mhm. And then
All
then I'm going to move away, invoking a potential attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he does have his reaction. I was trying to remember if he had it. So yeah, he's gonna go after you. That would be a 19 to hit.
That's cool.
Yep. Reaches out and bites you. His own blood now mixing with your blood. That is
Sweet.
going to be 6 piercing and 6 poison damage. And you have the poisoned condition until the start of the Gnolls' next turn.
So 12 altogether, correct?
Yeah. I'm gonna put a little green bubble around you.
That's fine. He goes before me.
Hey, is that it for Terrace?
Yes.
All right. We've got Big Gnoll 2, which is going to move a little closer here, and Jadzia is up in the air. So out comes another javelin, but this time you're within range. Let's see. That's gonna, yeah, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
That's gonna be 7 piercing damage. You'll need a concentration check.
Pretty good. 19.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just gotta be the 10. All right. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. Throw another javelin. Oh, that one's gonna miss. That doesn't even hit 10. All right. Oh, I forgot to check something here. Hold on. That does not. All right. And then, yeah, we're gonna move. Continue moving and flank Bastion. And that's gonna do it for Gnoll 2. And we got Randy Daytona now.
Okay, let's start by attacking Big Gnoll 1 with the Warhammer. Let's attack. Oh, natural 1.
Yep, not
Okay,
gonna do it.
virtual dice are in dice jail. Let's
Josh knows.
let's go ahead and use that action surge. And let's attack again.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
9.
It's not going
Okay, I'm
Randy,
going to...
You are blessed, Randy Daytona. You might get
Oh,
better
an
than
extra 4. Ooh, thank you so much for reminding me. Let's add 3 to that for a 12.
12 still misses.
All right, let us bonus action second wind. 1d10. Where are we at with that? Plus your fighter level. Let's regain 8 health.
That's nice.
And with that, I will end my turn.
You don't get to move as well, right? That's a later fighter. something. I think it's maybe level 6.
Yeah, I think that's 5th level or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So after Randy goes, Ash Cedarwood. Let's see if you can hit something this time, huh? Let's see
I
if you can
know,
hit
right?
something.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, this guy over here.
So here's the thing. Big Gnoll 2 still hasn't been damaged, right? That's still at full. Randy Daytona,
Correct.
I think he made a hit on Big Gnoll 1.
Correct.
So I'm gonna see if I could do some damage to that one, free him up. I'm gonna use another spell slot, and my concentration on Big Gnoll 2. I will begin to concentrate on Hunter's Mark on Big Gnoll 1. And make an attack with my longbow and see what happens. 3rd time's the charm, right?
You would try.
That's a 17 to hit.
A 17 hits.
Hey, how we doing? Okay, so
Check this out. It's gonna hurt.
it's gonna be. That's 9 piercing at the base, plus another 4 from Colossus Slayer, which puts us at 13, plus another 1 from Hunter's Mark.
The 14 though?
14. Yeah, I think the Hunter's Mark is that force damage or is that no? Okay.
It actually won't matter.
Okay. Does
Yeah,
it matter
14,
that it's slowed by 10 feet?
I don't think I like the general tone in the way you ask that. But it'll matter it won't matter if he starts moving.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And then I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, and hang out back over there. That will end my turn.
Okay. Big Gnoll 1 is definitely bloodied now and is toe to toe with a fighter. It doesn't want to. Oh wait, I gotta check something. Hold on. I gotta roll some dice. Okay. Yeah. So, Big Gnoll 1 taking out the old bone whip, going after Randy. That's a natural 1. So we all know that doesn't do it.
And I use a reaction to, I don't know how to pronounce it, riposte, I'm not sure. But upon a miss, I can use a
it's
maneuver.
Italian.
Ooh, riposta, I like it. I would like to reaction, make an attack on Big Gnoll 1 with one of my superiority dice.
Yeah.
With a 14.
A 14 just
what it
misses. Did you add bless though?
Let's bless.
Yes.
Plus another
The
3.
worst you get is a 1, and that hits.
Nice.
Okay, so if that hits, let's do 1d8 plus my superiority dice.
Yeah.
And then I add my bonus as well, so I think that would be 14 damage.
Woo-hoo-hoo. This is a squeal of squeals, like if you accidentally stepped on your dog's toe.
Squeal of fortune.
It's awful. Squeal of misfortune, maybe. But yeah,
There you go.
I guess it depends on which side of the coin you're on. But that was your reaction. Big Gnoll still goes. And so he's going to attack. Yeah. It's probably going to hit 22. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
22.
that's it.
You don't have shield. That Jeff has.
I do have a shield, but AC 20.
Yeah. Dang. Well, minimum damage, so that's 5 slashing damage.
Got it.
Now I'm debating something.
Still not bloodied, by the way, Jadzia.
Thank you. I was going to ask on my turn.
You have used your reaction. We've got a little freedom to move right now. 1, 2,
But that freedom has been slowed thanks to the bow shot.
4. It's minus 10, right?
Yeah,
But yeah, he's like stumbling away. He's stumbling away to safety right in the middle of everything. But that's going to be it for Big Gnoll 1. And now we have Big or Gnoll. The Big or Gnoll. Okay. Make sure I've got this right. Yep, he's just gonna attack. He's gonna attack Bastion. But it's flanking, so we've got
Now,
advantage.
house rules being whatever they are, you can do whatever you want, of course. But flanking actually does not exist in the 2024 DMG as an optional rule.
In the DMG.
Flanking
Was that
was
not in the-
always in the DMG.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was an optional rule in 2014, but it is no longer present in 2024.
What say
I'm
you,
still
Jacoby?
attacking you. We're
Wait,
testing
what?
2024.
House rules can be whatever you make them, but it's just not a thing in 2024 anymore.
Fair enough.
They
I
still
want
have
to
like
stress
pack
test this
tactics and things like that, so there are ways to get advantage for positioning.
Well,
but
I would
it's
love
not
to
just-
invent features on their stat block, but I'm not going to do that.
So just a regular attack, no advantage.
Correct.
Alright,
And this
nice.
is a bite, and it's 24 to hit.
Well, I can pull it down to a 23 thanks to my blade ward that's up, but I can only get my AC to a 23 with a shield, so I think that's a hit.
Yep. That's going to be 6 piercing, 5 poison, and you have the poisoned condition until the start of your next turn. And I think, well, we'll get Baron back in here.
I rolled a 20 on my Constitution save for
There you go.
blade ward.
Oh, because that's right. It's concentration. So that was the first attack. Now he gets to do a bone flail.
I am now bloodied.
Ooh.
No.
Okay. Oh, you are bloodied now.
Yes, at present, I am bloodied.
He's gonna step away because he can do. He has the rampage feature, and he can move up to half his speed. So, if you'd like, you can make an opportunity attack.
Yes, of course I would like to make an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Even with my bless, my natural one is a miss, so
Yep.
no
That's gonna do
dice
it.
on that opportunity attack.
He's going after his old friend Taris. Because he can move up to half his speed and make a bite attack. Prepare yourself, Baron. You are about to meet your maker. $23 to hit?
No.
23 to hit?
I allow it.
Oh, okay. All right, I think Taris is going down here. That's 9 piercing and
I'm
11
unconscious.
poison.
I am definitely unconscious.
Now, how much of a jerk do I want to be?
Do it.
Don't you dare.
Hold no punches.
Well, I'm
is
just
what I
thinking about
heard.
some.
It's not at all being
What's
a
that?
jerk. You're just making the life cleric shine.
That's fair. He still has 2 more attacks, though.
2
yeah,
more?
out comes
Oh.
the. Like, well, yeah, the one feature was after he deals damage to a bloody creature, he moves half the speed. Anyways, yeah. So it's just advantage on the attack, right? It's not even an auto hit, I believe.
It's advantage, but as long as he's within 5 feet when he makes his attack, it becomes a critical hit when he hits it with it.
Yep. Baron, I'm going for it, buddy. All right. Well,
Double
that's
one.
20 to hit.
Oof.
He has failed 2 saving throws, 2 death saves, and he's going for the finisher here. 3 and a 7. 7. Only a 12 to hit.
I'm good. I got a 14 AC.
Yes.
So I guess he. All I can imagine is he must have blood in his eyes because he missed the second one against a non-moving
That
target on the
unconscious
ground with a
dexterity will
flail.
do it.
It gets you every time, I swear. All right, that's gonna be it for. Well, he still has his normal movement. Yeah, he's gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna go there. And then we're gonna end turn. And Bastion, you get to go.
Oh, that's lovely. Does that mean the poison condition has ended on me?
I think it lasts until until the start of the Gnolls next turn. So that
Okay.
the guy that just
so
went.
I am, yeah, at present poison. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll just do my flailing worst attacks because they're at disadvantage, but I'll try to beat down the big Gnoll too.
Big Gnoll. Big Gnoll. Big Gnoll right here. Who has still yet to even get hit. Somehow. Sense that's gonna change here though. I just have a feeling.
Oh, I'm at disadvantage because I'm poisoned. He might still survive.
Everybody say hi to Lee.
Wow.
And chat.
I dropped the 25 for a 23 to do 5 points of damage to him.
The 23 was the right. Yeah, okay. Okay.
But then I
Here
dropped to
comes the
24 to get
scimitar.
a 6. So I think the 6
Six
is a miss.
to hit.
Even if I added a
Wait.
4 from blast, right?
Oh yeah,
That
okay.
would not-
I got
That
you.
would not hit. Yeah.
That's
So I think it's time to rock a second wind because I'm pretty bloody.
I see you, Lee. All right. Is oh, phew.
11 life back in my body.
Dang.
And that'll do. He tucks the scimitar away after the second attack, as always, to have the free hand for casting.
Okay. Any movement?
No, I like where I'm at.
Okay. That brings us back to Jadzia. I'm guessing is
No longer bloodied.
Baron's
How
new
did
best
you
friend.
know? Okay, if I land, can I make it to Terrace?
You make it to him? Like in a single move?
Yeah.
Yeah, D&D doesn't do trigonometry, so lateral or diagonal moves still count as 5-foot moves, so you should be able to get there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of how I like running it.
All right, I'm going to risk being on the ground, and I am going to do a cure wounds because I want to give him more healing than a healing word can provide.
MOAR, more.
Nice. You get, although almost the same as the healing word, but you get 15 points of healing, Baron.
Baron. Taris comes back. You were this close. Stupid dice. 3 and a 7 with advantage.
You were due for a couple misses.
Yeah, no, I've overall I've rolled well. All right, so that's your move. That's your action.
Yeah, I don't think I really have any great bonus actions. And now spiritual weapon is concentration, and I don't want to drop less. So I think that'll be it for me.
That'll do. All right, Taris, you're in a class case
All
of
right.
emotion.
Now that I'm laying there on the ground, I'm gonna stand up and
That's half your speed.
that's perfectly okay. And 15. I
You
absolutely
sure did.
am gonna shoot this big Gnoll 2 with my bow.
Okay.
That would be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19 will do it. You and your sneak attacks.
Are you still grossly poisoned? Or is that gone for you?
Oh, yeah, I should remove that.
Yeah. That would be 11 piercing damage from my short bow.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to do in my turn.
Lee, you have
Alright,
no power
alright.
here.
We've got Big Gnoll 2, and a big shout out to Nigel in chat.
You know, Lee, just for that, I'll do dabblage my next time I hit somebody.
Dabblage. That's a great. You have ruined. Let's see. Big Gnoll 2. Oh, I gotta check something here. Nope. We go after. Yeah, gonna go after Bastion with his whip. Oh, that's cocked between a 1 and a 19. We're gonna have to reroll that. Okay, no, that's gonna miss. That's first attack, second attack. That should also miss. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And that's not available. Although, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna reposition over to here. And get ready, Rory. Time for a Troller Derby. Randy Daytona.
All right, Randy. Let's do some movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's take a swing on Big Gnoll 1 with that Warhammer. Ooh, that is more than enough. 23 without the bless. Let's see.
Yes, so 23 hits.
That is 2 plus 3 damage, 5 damage to Big Gnoll 1.
Randy
let's see if
Daytona.
that is. Oh, yes,
Randy
yes.
Daytona. How would you like to do this?
Ooh, that Warhammer's gonna come down onto the skull of Big Gnoll 1, and let's flatten it right back into his spine.
I feel like I really just imagine that whole Baldur's Gate 3 scene where you meet them. It's viscera everywhere.
Let's see, no movement left.
Apparently Lee was naughty in chat.
Let's call that a turn for Randy.
All right, Randy is done. That brings us back to the top with ash, cedar, wood.
Okay. Well, I could go after Beager Knoll. But I think I'd rather make an attempt to get Beagnol 2 off the board. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. 10, 15. That puts me 45 feet away, which I think is fine for everything. I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to that one. Yep, I have 150 foot range, so that is fine. And let's roll a die, see what happens. All right, that is 17 without bless. I think that's a hit.
Yeah, 17 hits.
Nice. Yay, base damage 7 plus 7 for Colossus Slayer. That's gonna put us at 14.
You have no power here,
And
but you actually have lots of power here. 14 damage.
and 5 for Hunter's Mark. So
And-
19
and 5.
and 5 for Hunter's Mark. So that's 19.
I think Josh is-
it's also
Josh is taking liberties. Josh,
slowed.
that's it.
How dare you? All right.
Josh is taking liberties. He wasn't bloodied before that arrow, but he's bloodied now.
And I believe I had moved, was that 15? Yep. So, go 20, 25, 30, 35. If you'll allow this diagonal from here to here. If not,
To quote
I'll
the
stop
great
there.
Senor Chang.
You know, I'll
I'll
stop
allow
there anyway. It's okay. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Now we go back to the Beager Knoll. Bastion, I believe that removes your poisoned condition. Yeah, start of the Knoll's next turn, that's right. With blood in its toothy maw, this Beager Knoll growls and sees an angelic creature on the ground and charges, lunging.
Uh-oh.
This would have been a lot cooler had I not tried to move the map instead. I'm gonna run over to here, go after Jadzia. All right, let's see. Which dice do we do? Do I bring back the Mercer die? I think I bring back the Mercer die. I mentioned Toothy Maw. It just feels right. It just feels right.
It's okay. You're going to roll a 1.
Plus 18. So that's 24 to hit.
It's
This is not gonna be pleasant. Except for that was an atrocious damage roll. That's 4 piercing plus 3 poisons. That's 7 total. You also have the poisoned condition till the start of this Gnoll's next turn. And you're going to have to make a concentration check for bless.
dirty 20.
Yep, you only had to beat a 10. But if at first you don't succeed, try again, and maybe even again, because out comes a bone flail attack. This is probably gonna miss. Yeah, a 12 misses, right?
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. All right, second bone flail. I just one-upped it, 13. Probably also a miss, I'm guessing.
Yeah, my armor class is 16 with my handy-dandy shield.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, and then you were not bloodied. That was the first time you got... Well, maybe not the first time you got... Well, actually, were you bloodied?
I have 15 hit points now, and my max is 30, so if that's half of my hit points, then I think officially I am bloodied, I think?
I think I made a mistake on the first time, because it says immediately after dealing damage to a creature that is already bloodied.
I wasn't
should
going
not
to
have been
call it
able to
out
go after
because you
that.
had already done everything, but yeah.
That's my bad. You have a life
We
cloud,
learn
it's not gonna
together.
matter.
It's fine.
Yep, it's
We
not
listen,
like it
we don't
matters.
judge.
Eager Knoll is done. Bastion, your turn. You listen, we don't
all
judge.
right.
That's good.
I think keeping the healer alive is more important than personal safety. So I'll take the opportunity attack from Big Gnoll
Ooh.
2 as I
Big.
go on up to engage Bigger Gnoll.
Okay. Well, I believe a 9 misses, so I think you're good.
Yeah, and a 9 misses, so I'm good. That was all part of the plan.
Like, you will not touch me. You shall not.
Okay, I'll do the dancey dance of hitting with a shillelagh and a scimitar, hopefully, now that I'm not poisoned.
Draw, stow, draw. Oop. Oh, yeah,
24 for
24 is gonna
7.
7 damage.
Yeah, 7
Okay.
damage. It's rolling both as if it was a bludgeoning and a force attack, so I'm just taking the first roll.
I think that, yeah, that seems like a glitch, but yeah, I think that's right.
It's a 14 for potentially 3 slashing damage. I do have bless if
14?
bless was concentrated.
A 14 does hit.
Yeah. Oh, well, lovely. So 3 more damage with the slash. And then
Okay.
Our life cleric got a little injured, right?
I did indeed, yes.
Well, I'll take a bonus action and use my druid initiate to cast Healing Word and help the life cleric.
Oh. Very wise. You must be wise beyond your ears. That's how you say it, right?
Well, that's how I say it, but I'm also really smart. So 11
Really
healing,
smart.
my Healing Word.
Healing Word is
Can I-
so strong now.
Can I just say, I love that it says healing word damage.
I know, I noticed that.
Yeah, I don't think they can see it on the stream, but that's funny.
Your healing word hurts me.
Healing Word damage. Sticks and stones break bones, but words do hurt.
I guess you'll thank me when you're older. These words
you
are
go.
strong now, but they will make you better in the future.
All right. I guess you have more movement left, but I'm guessing that's probably it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to become his target, I think. I'm trying to do what I can to protect our healer.
Yep. All right. And speaking of, we're back to Jadzia.
Very nice. Bastian, you are not bloodied, but you are you are injured though, right?
Yeah, I'm missing 9 of my hit points.
Well, I am going to reach over, touch your shoulder, and give you some healing hands. You get 6 points of healing from the healing hands.
Oh, a little massage in the middle of the combat. This is great.
You guys
And
are having a
then-
little massage circle. Healing word, healing hands, we're good.
It's great. I love it. This is my jam. And then Randy, are you a little injured?
I am a little injured. Not bloodied, but injured.
Okay,
You
then
have
I'm going
more
to
healing?
I do, because one was a action, and then my bonus action,
No,
I am
know it's
going
above
to
board,
send
but
him
jeez.
a. You're doing great. And that's 11 points of healing to you.
Woohoo!
Do you also deal healing damage?
No, mine are just pure heals. Mine are warm fuzzies.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess Bastion's more like, put some dirt on it.
Fighters, am I right?
And I'm too afraid to move.
All right.
So I think I'm just gonna hang tight and hope that my team saves me.
I think that's fair. All right. After Jadzia goes Taris. It was probably like, hey, I didn't get attacked this turn. Yay. Baron, if you are talking, you are muted.
It's back.
I knocked a bunch of stuff off my desk on accident.
Ugh.
It happens.
I will move. I actually will bonus action dash.
So, before you do this, I would just like you to know you are within range of his whip, if that matters to you.
That does not matter to me.
All right, we take that opportunity attack.
Thank you for saying it correctly.
I'm not. I'm not sure. 16.
16 does hit.
Does it? Okay. I have rolled atrocious damage with this. 6 slashing.
6 slashing. And then I will shoot Beager Knoll with my short bow.
This is my bow. This is my short bow.
17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 hits.
$14 damage.
Taris, this creature almost ended your life. But there's a saying, he who laughs last, laughs best. How do you want to do this?
I draw back my bow and I whisper something that my grandfather, chief of our people, always said. It's a good day to die, and I let the arrow fly.
Ooh.
And if you know that
Yeah, where do you get
reference,
Is that
right in the eye, right in the eye.
It's not
Oh.
a Smoke Jensen reference, is it?
It is not.
Okay, all right, because I know that's very niche, but I would have been really excited about that.
I mean, a good day to die is like a Klingon thing.
It's from a Dustin Hoffman movie called Little Big Man.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize for failing you.
It's cool. In my turn.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. We've got Big Gnoll 2, who... It's really not looking good for Big Gnoll 2.
Now, come on, big guy. You've got us right where you want us.
I would like to use animal handling to domesticate Big Knoll 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, Taris. I'm going after Taris.
You are
2
mean.
is not going to do it. Second attack, yes I am. That's a net. You got net 20 to get.
It is a good day to die.
Hey, you went after his pack lord. All right, it's only 10 slashing damage. It's not too bad.
I'm unconscious.
Woo! I win. Or, well, maybe not so much, but Randy Daytona, now it's your turn.
All right, let's move a little. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's attack. Pulling out a javelin for the attack. Let's throw one at the big gnoll. Where's the javelin? Plus 5. That's 22 before bless. That's the damage.
Yep. That'll definitely hit.
7 damage and slowed
7 damage,
from the
okay.
mastery. Oh, I'm sorry. I have not mastered
Okay.
javelin. Never mind.
So no, okay, but the damage is still good.
Correct.
Yeah.
Anything
This is right in the shoulder
else?
blade.
That's gonna be it. Pass turn.
All right. I believe that brings us back to the top with
Sure.
Ash Cedarwood.
So, I think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then
Just say don't miss.
you.
Don't miss, Terrace. It's going down.
I think I still have, like, would you call cover in any way? I feel like I still have a pretty good view of him, but
No, you got him.
cool. All right, then you've seen this before. I'm sure you'll see it again. Let's see.
You'll
Well-
never guess. Dungeon masters hate this trick.
Stop.
That's one move.
That,
Shout out, Lee.
yeah. So that's a 10, and if concentration on bless is still up, I'll roll a d4. But I think I need a 15 to hit.
You do need a 15 to hit.
Yeah, and I only got a 1 on the d4, so that's a miss. Just kind of
Ash
wishes on
Cedarwood,
by. Sorry, dude.
Bastion. Here we go.
All right, closing the distance with 25 feet of movement. Then we're gonna go with that shillelagh scimitar combo that's been working pretty well.
Jeff is gonna finish right before we hit the time limit.
19 hits.
19 for 6 damage.
Oh, yeah. Still up.
Unacceptable.
Another natural 1.
I feel like there's been
Alright,
an inordinate amount of natural ones.
There has been. Well, one I rolled with disadvantage, so that there was more chances to get it. But then I'll use one of my spell slots to give a healing word to our downed rogue.
Ooh. Terrace, you're back. And
Let's do
but
this.
that brings us to Jadzia.
Take 10 healing damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. All right, Jadzia, your turn.
Okay, Terrace, I assume even though you had 10 healing damage, you are still bloodied?
That is correct.
Okay, so I'm going to move within 30 feet of you, and then you immediately regain 15 hit points as I expend one of my channel divinities.
Choose life, Baron. Choose life.
I am back to max once again.
Is anybody down? Is anybody hurting?
My ego hurts right now, but I don't think that counts.
If
You brought me
nobody.
back to one below full with your last heal.
Okay, well then with my bonus action, I will take my common healing potion and regain a few hit points.
Dang, good choice for your item.
Double ones. Oh my goodness.
Ah,
So I regained 4 hit points, but that's okay because I wasn't too far down after that
does your
healing edge that I got.
life thing only apply to like your spells? Yeah, right.
It specifies that I have to be healing using a spell slot.
Spell slot. Okay. All right.
But I'm just 1 below full, so really I can't complain. Life's good.
Yep. All right. Any more moving or anything like that?
You know what? Sure. I moved 10 feet, so then I'm just going to go 20 feet in the air.
Ha. Fair enough. All right. That brings us to Terrace. Don't you do it, Baron. Don't you do it. Don't do it.
I am going to stand up, bonus action disengage, and shoot that big Gnoll too.
Nick Null 2? I think it's Nick Null T.
No, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, John.
might not get it.
Never go in again.
I don't think an 11 is gonna swing it.
It's not gonna miss.
Did you
Yeah,
roll
every
for
time it misses.
bless?
I did roll for bless. I rolled very low.
That does miss.
With that, I'm going to end my turn.
I wasn't sure Big Null 2 would go again. But here we are. It's gonna go after Tara. No, I'm just kidding. Going after Bastion. Natural 2 is gonna miss with that. Next attack. And a natural 5 is also going to miss. This Gnoll has no regard for his own safety. And does not surrender, leaving Randy Daytona with a chance for glory.
5, 10,
Get him, Randy!
20, 25, 30. Strike with the Warhammer. What's that? 11 plus bless. Come on. That puts us at 13.
13 misses.
Oh, ouch.
And an AC of 15 on this bad boy.
Randy, you got anything else, buddy? That's it.
Okay. Ash
Let's
Cedarwood.
go, Ash!
Ash
I
Cedarwood.
moved
Here
my-
we go.
My
don't know
full
why-
45 feet.
I don't know why I want to make you Southern every time.
Let's see, because my other character is it's got like a half-assed Arthur Morgan.
He kinda does.
Let's see.
Shout out Curse of Strahd when it comes out.
All right, that is a 18 without bless.
Yeah, that hits.
So it's gonna be
You moved your hunter's mark, right?
yeah, that's the one that I
That was
moved
the
it
last
to.
turn,
Right,
right?
we just didn't put anything on there.
Gotcha.
So that's 6 damage from the hit. Another 3 for Hunter. Another 3 for Colossus Slayer.
Stop right there. How you want to do this?
I want to do another 4 for Hunter's Mark.
Okay. They had 7 left. You win.
Yeah, no, I mean, just you know, I feel like he kind of turned and it turned and looked at Randy Daytona, and then an arrow just kind of pops up through center mass, and it
That's
just
it.
blood spills out of the mouth and it just drops to the ground dead.
That's it.
Look at us.
You have foiled my plans.
Does the crowd cheer?
Oh man, do we have a cheering sound effect somewhere? I think we need.
I'm sure we do. I think this is the only one I have.
The crowd is like, yeah, like they're going crazy. They're going crazy right now.
Oh, hold on a sec. This isn't necessarily gonna do, but
oh, that kind of works.
Yeah, the crowd's going crazy. Yeah, okay.
All right, you got it. You did it. Good job for you. So great. That works too. All right, so I know
we did it.
Jeff, if you have to go, I understand, but I just figure we could take maybe 5-10 minutes, quick little after action report. What do you guys think? Let's start with Baron. What did you think? Was I being mean? Was I being mean coming after Terrace this whole time?
You were not. You were not being mean coming after Terrace.
Okay.
I need to look more into a lot of these D&D 2.4 rules. But my opinion about the assassin rogue stays the same from 2014 to the current edition or the current update. It's terrible.
That's okay.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. I'm happy to do this. Go ahead.
I'll say this was really fun.
Good.
It was fun seeing how all of our ragtag characters kind of fell in together in the combat.
Absolutely. He just left, but I was gonna say I learned about advantage not being in the update today. If I did learn that before, I definitely forgot it. I feel like I do like that as an option. I think most people don't like flanking. I just said advantage. Flanking for advantage.
I like flanking, but I think there's too much advantage in the new edition.
Yeah.
And we didn't see it here, but like I just think of Eve of Ruin where Lee pretty much has advantage for every attack that he makes.
I just exist in advantage state. Yeah.
But
healing word, life clerics. Holy crap. I dealt some damage, but I felt like I made no progress in this fight because of you.
Yeah, I mean, in the Discord, by the way, jnjtabletop Discord is a fun place to be, folks. My main concern was I felt like it was a little OP in the healing. And I tried to stay true to the subclass where I did try one Sacred Flame, which failed. But like I really just tried to I tried to buff, I tried to heal, I tried to do that. I learned about the bloodied condition. That was a new lesson for me.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I enjoyed this. I was saving my other second level spell slot in case someone was really down and I was out and like I needed to give them 4d4 or 4d8 healing, which is grotesque. It's a grotesque amount of healing for a second level spot.
If you think about it, that would have been a level 4 spell slot in the 2014 rules, which is wild how much more powerful it is. I think that a big takeaway is playing a healer. The healer fantasy now, at least, is very much alive and well. Whereas I don't think that was the case in the 2014 rules.
I think my main observation for this too is like, yeah, that was a lot of healing and that was sick. But the monsters seemed to do a lot of damage. So I think the healing scaled with the damage output. and I don't know if that's accurate. I'll have to take a look at the Gnoll stat blocks and really form an opinion. But it certainly felt like they did more damage than I would expect for where we were at. Which is cool.
Actually, I was telling Josh, I was like, "You guys aren't gonna make it." I was like, "I'm gonna kill you." Let's see.
I didn't believe that. But...
well, I was just I did think I was gonna kill one or two of you though. I definitely
almost did.
That. Yeah.
And if Marbles didn't bring Baron back up, then you would have.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I think I cut you off, Marbles.
No, that's okay. I would genuinely love to play this character again if you guys run like a mid-level and then a high level. Because high-level life domain clerics are insane. It's all max healing. Just every time. All max. All the time. All the healing. And I just think that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously we do more of these. You want to play different characters, play the same characters, whatever the thing is for that, that's perfectly fine. These are the two I had two CR2s, the Big Gnoll 1 and Big Gnoll 2, and Bigger Gnoll was the Gnoll Fang of Inogu. But Rory, how about you? Do you have any takeaways or thoughts on?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the fight. First of all, that was a blast. However, I was trying out some maneuvers with this Battlemaster fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So maneuver attack is one I was going to try out, but I think being last in initiative had a lot of effect on not being able to use that. So you allow someone within 5 feet of you to use half of their movement without getting an opportunity attack. And so I was thinking, I might be able to hop into a fight and let some people move out. However, the time Jadzia was kind of in trouble, the big Gnoll was taken out, so that worked out. But also, I wanted to try interception, but I think it's just one of those things where it's just kind of based on the situation you're in. You kind of have to have enemies surrounding you, and it is based on where you go in initiative. So I think going last did kind of affect a lot of that. But overall, I felt like this version of the Battlemaster fighter had a lot of different moves I could be making at one time, lots of options. So that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then riposte, I looked it up. It's riposte. I really enjoyed that because you're kind of almost forcing an opportunity of attack. So had I not used it, I feel like there was a good chance that the Gnoll would have just stayed next to me, and so an attack wouldn't have happened either way. So I really enjoyed that. All around, I thought it was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure what to expect, if more enemies were coming or not, so definitely saved some superiority dice for that. But I definitely had a blast, and I look forward to the next one.
Yeah, I do too. I think you all had good builds too, good teamwork. I will say from the Dungeon Master side of things, when I read this was classified as a deadly encounter. I looked at how much damage and how many attacks I was getting, and Insight Rampage. I think I got one recharge on it here, where you get to targets another creature that has the Rampage bonus action, which all three of them did. So they were, if that was going, the Pack Lords were gonna just get even more attacks. And I was like, man, there's only three of us, but I'm gonna be having all these extra attacks and things on the board, and I was thinking I'm definitely gonna kill at least one of them. And I'm not gonna, I don't know how you guys felt, but it seemed too easy to me, considering that it was deadly. But that could have just been because you had Captain Life Cleric.
I think that was a big part of it.
Today is not your day.
It was a really, for a group of people who really just made what they wanted to play and didn't kind of plan it out.
Yeah.
This is a really, really good, well-balanced party.
Yeah.
You have two ranged damage dealers with me and with Baron. You have two up front with Randy and with Bastion, and then we had Jadzia on the healing. It was it just worked. But without the healing, that would have been without the healing, it would have been messy. I still think we could have done it, but it would have been very messy.
Agreed.
I'd have died.
Yes, you would have. But to be fair, I goofed that mechanic where, whatever, what am I looking at here? This guy here. Immediately after dealing damage to a creature. I think I had bloodied him on that attack, not that he was already bloodied, if I remember.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. But that's part of the thing, right? We make mistakes, it happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But any final thoughts anyone else wants to just mention before we shut it down?
Ooh, I noticed I was playing with that push mechanic, and I found when I was solo down south, definitely a good thing to use, but I found I didn't want to use it when I was surrounded by people. Also, I didn't want to like shout out things on their turns because I know you only, you get your 7 seconds or 6 seconds, however that is. And I don't know if you're allowed to talk on other people's turns, but I felt like moving an enemy away from the party seemed more detrimental than beneficial. So that was nice to know. I'm glad I got to play around with that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think the group had like a traditional controller, so if there was some kind of like hampering effect that you could shove or push people into, that probably would have felt more viable, maybe like a AoE.
Also, something I didn't think about, does a teammate get an opportunity attack if I push someone out of their range?
No, so
Not-
forced movement doesn't do it, but like a spell like
Okay.
Dissonant Whispers that makes the creature use their reaction, that's like a special case.
Gotcha.
But you're
Yeah.
like where your head's
It
at.
kind of seems like push is more of like a solo move more than a team-based move. So good to know.
Well, I mean, you had mentioned like if say you pushed the Beager Gnoll away from Jadzia, and before she went, she wouldn't have provoked an opportunity attack. So it's like you said before, it's situations.
Correct.
You were far away at that point.
Yep, I think this was a good learning experience, a lot of fun, and I really enjoy this Coliseum theme. I think that is awesome.
We've got a few other options that we'll probably show at some point. Shout out Chepeku or whatever, however you pronounce it. That's where we bought them.
I don't know how to say it. We'll throw it in the description. Chezun, Cheese and Piku. I really genuinely have no idea. I meant to find another YouTube video that shouts them out because I've seen them in other places before, and I didn't. I have no idea how to pronounce the title.
Yeah.
It's Chepeku, I think, because
Chepeku?
I know
Okay.
that from watching Sam Riegel's ads.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Well,
there
thank
you
you.
go.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Chepeku.
Yeah.
Hey, and thank you to J&J Tabletop for putting this together. This was a great time.
Awesome. Well,
Thanks for
it was
coming. Yeah, this
our
is
pleasure.
genuinely like from the earliest days of J&J, we had talked about doing something like this, and then it just kind of it fell on the back burner, and then so many other things are going on and life. So with the new rule set and the monster manual finally dropping last month, it seemed like a perfect opportunity, and we love hanging out and talking in Discord. Like it's fun to have an opportunity to actually talk to you in a voice chat and play the game together. So thanks for doing this. We literally
Totally
couldn't.
agree.
It would just be me and Jake if you guys didn't show up. So.
True. All right. You want to take us out, Josh?
Yeah, of course. I have the show notes up, Jake. Why wouldn't I?
How embarrassing.
Yeah. No, I mean, well. Thanks for joining us. If you want to get involved in the next one, you can join the Discord. It is in the link tree. Even if you don't want to play in the next one, if you just want to talk about this, join us in Discord and we'll talk. Otherwise, you can find plenty of videos on DMing, playing the game, making characters, owning the action economy right here on J&J Tabletop. And please check out our friend Baron at Blue Dragon Guild. I will drop that link one more time before we go. There it is in chat. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.